here's the settings. Okay. I thought we didn't see any trade protection on that. All right, let me find the right results page here. Here it is. Okay, I'll put it on the right. We've already seen it, but just as a reminder. Okay, so this one's put out 110 pips. Not a ton of trades, but from the 9th to the 24th. Now you'll see there's a few days when you get a couple. That's because price is moving. Pound yen and pound dollar. Pound yen and pound dollar. They move similar. Then on the same days, you might get similar trades for that day. So these are the actual settings for this. Okay, so it's a 5-minute reversal. It's dynamic entry, and it waits for a 5-minute candle close. It's got a 100 pip stop and a 100 pip target. Okay, but it's never going to reach those levels. Those are just emergencies in case who knows what goes wrong. All right, so 5-minute L7 is the target. So it's trying to hit that L7 as a target. No trade management. So it's going to hit the L7 or it's going to stop out according to one of the the swing stop. Nice. Risk factor 1.0 require the L1 L2 cross. Still true. So that was true just like before. And then the 5-minute 1-minute box, there needs to be a gap between those of 5 pips. There needs to be from the entry 15 pips up to the 10 pips up to the 15-minute box from the entry, from the 5-minute box basically. And then you also want a minimum white zone phase of entry 1. I explained last time that the reason you want that is because when you get the L1 L2 cross and a white zone phase of 1 still at that moment, when you're crossing, the white zone phases are contracting. So it's already had to contract at least once, probably 2 or 3 times to get this L1, L2 to cross. And it still needs to have at least a white zone phase of 1. So that means the trend that this is a reversal from had to have been at least up to a white zone phase of like 3. Minimum of 2, but probably 3, maybe even a 4, which means it was a big trend. Now those reversals are great, okay? And that's what this account tries to capture. Okay, true dynamic targets, true dynamic stops. So it will, after 10 pips, look for a 2-column roadblock. It's got a L2 trail stop. It also has a swing stop, okay? I haven't talked a lot about that, but what that is whenever, this only works for dynamic entries, not for one click, but only dynamic entry. So when you have a dynamic entry, and so what that means is, if it's a long trade, that means that a bullish candle formed, and then you are now in the candle that's breaking above that previous bullish candle. So that means you're above the low, right? So at least 2 candles before you was a bullish candle. That candle has a low, and there might even be a low before that, a couple candles before it. So a swing stop finds that most immediate swing low that you just entered above. Okay, and it uses that as a stop if you break like 2 pips below it. I hope that makes sense. I'll show you quickly, and this is really a topic for the masterclass. But for example, say this right here, this pound yen was a reversal. Forget the grid, just look at the chart. It's a reversal, and say it moves up from here, forms a bullish candle, and then it breaks above the bullish candle. The swing stop would find the recent low right here and put the stop loss below it. I hope that makes sense. All right, that's what the swing stop is. All right, so that is the reversal. Everyone, have a great day. This is Sam Shakespeare signing out.